In 2008, the case of Caylee Anthony captured the nation's attention, becoming one of the most notorious criminal trials in American history. The media frenzy surrounding the case was unprecedented, with every detail scrutinized and broadcasted to millions. Caylee Anthony was a young mother living in Orlando, Florida, with her 2-year-old daughter, Caylee. They seemed like an ordinary family, sharing moments of joy and love in their suburban home. But in June 2008, everything changed when Caylee disappeared. The search for the missing toddler gripped the nation, with law enforcement and volunteers tirelessly combing through neighborhoods and parks, hoping to find any clue that could lead to her whereabouts. For 31 days, Caylee claimed Caylee was with a nanny. She insisted that the nanny, who she referred to as Zenaida Fernandez Gonzalez, had been taking care of her daughter. However, no one had ever seen this nanny, and there were no records of her existence. But on July 15, 2008, Caylee's mother, Cindy Anthony, called 911, reporting Caylee missing and Caylee's car smelling of a dead body. Cindy's distress was palpable as she described the odor, which she believed to be that of human decomposition. Caylee was arrested, and the investigation quickly revealed shocking details. Detectives uncovered a web of lies and deceit, with Caylee's stories constantly changing. The evidence began to paint a grim picture of what might have happened to little Caylee. Caylee had been partying and shopping during the time Caylee was missing, raising suspicion and public outrage. The public was horrified to learn that, while her daughter was unaccounted for, Caylee appeared to be living a carefree life, showing no signs of concern or distress. On December 11, 2008, Caylee's skeletal remains were found in a wooded area near the Anthony family home. The cause of death was undetermined, but the prosecution believed it was murder. In 2011, Caylee Anthony went to trial. The prosecution argued she had suffocated Caylee with chloroform and duct tape, then disposed of the body to live a carefree life. But the defense told a different story, claiming Caylee had accidentally drowned in the family pool, and Caylee's father, George Anthony, had helped cover it up. The defense also accused George of sexual abuse, which he denied. After 6 weeks of testimony and evidence, the jury reached a verdict. On July 5, 2011, Caylee Anthony was found not guilty of first-degree murder, but guilty of lying to police. The verdict shocked the nation, sparking debates about the justice system, media influence, and the role of evidence in criminal trials. Many were outraged, believing justice for Caylee had been denied. Caylee's memory lives on in public memorials, where people gather to pay their respects and remember the young life that was tragically cut short. Flowers, candles, and heartfelt messages adorn these sites, serving as a poignant reminder of the impact she had on those who knew her and even those who didn't. The case continues to spark ongoing discussions and debates, as people try to make sense of the events that led to her untimely death. The mystery of her death remains unsolved, and the questions it raised have left a lasting impact on the community and the nation. The trial captivated the public, with many expressing concern and distress over the proceedings and the eventual verdict. The Caylee Anthony case remains one of the most controversial legal battles of our time, drawing intense media coverage and public scrutiny. It is a tragic story with no clear answers, leaving many to reflect on the complexities of the legal system and the search for justice.